Hey, thanks for checking out my candy store if this is your first time here. And if you're returning and you're a subscriber, I love you. I crave a boon. I'm John Stark from movieguy.com, and this is my review of Heathers the Musical, which is available on Roku channel, which I've until now not reviewed anything, and they don't offer audio description. So, but it's a musical, and I'm crazy about music theater. So, I, uh, yes, there are moments in this where I would have liked audio description, namely final bows. There was also like a really long lead in. Like I clicked play, and like it took a while, and I don't know what was happening. But if there was shit on the screen that I was supposed to be reading, yeah, nothing. I mean, I was like, is it playing? What's happening? Is it loading? Is it buffering? Like, it took a while. It took like a minute for Heathers to load. So, in case you didn't pick up on a blind film critic. So, this is what we talk about, what the experience is like, and the audio, audio description, which this does not have. So I have to talk about what the experience is to not have audio description. Now, Heathers as a musical, for me, coming off of musicals, I prefer the music. I like audio description, but I also don't want audio description to mess up my songs. So when I watch other musicals and they start narrating during songs, I get frustrated. Like, I know there are other blind people out there who probably are like, I want to know that they're dancing. Are they dancing in the background? Which characters are on stage right now? Like, I know people want to know that information. Me, I'm just back there singing along. I'm like, can we be 70? So I'm just singing along to Heathers, and I don't really want to hear somebody being like, and Veronica moves stage left and crosses over to Heather Chandler. I don't need that in the middle of a song. So the only times we're missing that are quiet moments in between. Maybe there are some deaths. I guess that's a spoiler alert, but also this is based on a movie, so I don't know how much people know about Heathers, but there are some deaths in the musical. Maybe you'll need those described, if they're not obvious without audio description. So, but the musical doesn't have a lot of time in between songs. It doesn't stay too long in dialogue, and it doesn't have like a big dance number where no one's singing and they're like tapping. So it's not that kind of thing. It's pretty much just a belty, in your face musical. Yes, they dance, but they dance while singing. It's from the same team that actually wrote Legally Blonde the musical, which many moons ago on MTV had an airing of that musical with Laura Bell Bundy and Christian Borle and the original Broadway cast on MTV. And sometimes that's available on YouTube. I wish it was more readily available so I could say that, but I've found it on YouTube because they put it out on MTV. So at a time when people had DVRs and VHS tapes and DVD burners were coming out, so that has been hard for them to scrub from anything. That will live on forever. Somebody will just keep putting that on the internet. But Heathers, it's good to have it. It's an off-Broadway musical. I don't know if this is the entire original cast. My gut instinct says no, but because Heathers is not currently running, so I don't entirely know when it was filmed. I didn't look up the whole thing to see behind the thing. I didn't even know this was coming out. I literally saw a list of shows that dropped on Friday, like new shows premiering and new movies on Friday, and it was like Heather's the Musical, Roku, and I was like, what? So I checked that out. I probably should have reviewed the new Netflix movie first, but fuck it, I always review the new Netflix movie first. Roku never puts anything out that's new that's worth watching, so I was like, oh my god, Roku! But unfortunately, they have no audio description, so, which concerns me because they also have the rights to the new Weird Al movie. So probably in a couple weeks, I'm going to be reviewing Weird without audio description, and we'll see what that's like. But this is totally watchable. It's mostly just songs. So if you're good, if you go to musicals for music, you can watch this without audio description. Should it have audio description? Sure, yeah. I mean, there are plenty of times where they can interject. I'm just one of those people who's like, if they're singing, don't audio describe it. Don't mess with my singing. That's just me and how I like to watch my musicals. I usually watch them, I already know what the music is, and I'm singing along in my head, and then somebody's trying to narrate, and it just bugs me instead of helping. I don't like audio description through songs. Around it is fine, like through dialogue and those other scenes, sure, cool. But I did get to hear them belt the shit out of, Life Can Be Beautiful, and Kindergarten Boyfriend, and Lifeboat, and all of the terrific songs from Heather's. Freeze Your Brain, and yep, they're all there. It's all there. So if you're a fan of Heather's the Musical, give this a check. Is it like my favorite musical of all time? No, but it's a fun musical that I like a lot. So I think my grade's just kind of going to end up really reflecting on where I put Heather's in the pantheon of musicals at this point, because I thought this was really well recorded. The cast is singing their faces off. So this is just how much do I like Heather's. I will say there's one song in here that I don't like. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. There's one song in here that I would have cut. Yeah, it just doesn't work for me. It doesn't really do anything for me. But I'm going to give Heather's the Musical, which is on the Roku channel, an A-. So you can check that out. Pretty sure this is not eligible for any awards. So yeah, I don't think many people are going to notice that this is here. So I'm just doing a review. We'll see how many people click on it. If you clicked on it, thank you. Let me know how much you like Heather's the Musical in the comments. What's your favorite song? Who's your favorite Heather? Is that even possible to have a favorite Heather? None of them are really relatable. So, did you like the movie? Anything you want to talk about Heather's related, I'm here for all of it. So let me know. My website is macmovieguy.com. You can check that out for more reviews. You can go to the Audio Description Project, adp.acb.org, and they will let you know what has audio description and where you can watch it, and you'll find out this is not on there. So yeah, so if you want to watch something with audio description, you can just go there. There are some musicals that have audio description. Hamilton on Disney Plus runs with audio description. So there you go. TheAdna.org also lists narrators and other people who work on audio description. So check those websites out. And that's it from me. I got to go review something else. Probably that Netflix movie. And I will see you on the other side. Can we be 17?